Hmm. Today, I'll give some inputs to write on microservice module. Okay. The first one, you have to create a company, or we can also write something like organization, org. Okay. Company ID should be there, name, register ID, registered number, or registration number, whatever you call here. Okay. Company type, you create a drop down, IT, finance, banking, transport, government. It is okay. Company location. Location must be address variable. Address. Okay, that's actually line one, line two, state, city, pin. It's a country. Okay. Parent company. It's a string. Mode of operate. Okay. So here it's a string. We'll be having support. Okay. We have to write one REST controller. Define one entity, service, repository, REST controller. Okay. Using Postman, JSON data, ID, long type, and auto generated. This one you have to write. Okay. Coding order, Eureka server, then company service. Today we are going to write these two. Observe. I'll take one new workspace here. I'm just updating the font size. Okay, observe here. First, I am writing Eureka server application. Okay, file, new, starter project here, stock, Eureka server. Okay, or SM, you can just see here, SMA, stock market application, Eureka server. Okay, I'm just using JDK 11. Yeah, you can use JDK 8 also. Okay, it's an open JDK, you have to use 11. 8 also fine here. Next button. 2.5.9 is a recommended one. 2.6, some changes are there in microservice design. Some bugs are there. Okay, use this one. Okay. Using Eureka server. This setup already you know. Here I'm writing fetch registry must be mentioned false. Enable Eureka server. Okay, I wrote this application. Okay, all these applications I'll connect it to GitLab and I'll give it to you. This is a Eureka server. Look at here, I have GitLab. Creating a new project, blank project, Eureka server, public project. Private means you cannot see. You practice as a private project only. Now look at. Once it is done, I am going to this location. Observe the commands even if you want. First to git init. You can see even commands from here. Go to the folder. Okay, so existing folder, initial branch main. This is a good approach. You want to delete and create it again, you can just, okay, git init, initial branch main, likes. Okay, or else at last you mention the branch also main file. Okay, these are the push an existing folder. You can just see all the commands once you done coding. Application dot properties. At main class. This is for future reference only. GitHub. I will direct share code also. Okay, this is a command done here. First, it will create an initial folder called git. Then we have to link your remote with local. This local project link with remote project. Git remote add origin. Okay, and the location. And add the files to staging area. Git add. Okay. Then provide some initial comment. Commit -m, initial commit only, let this be. Okay. And push the data. Okay, you can just command C. Click on one commit, initial commit. Okay, some files will show here, git ignore. Don't see this file. Wrapper jar, properties, leave this. Okay, only check. These are actually internal files actually. It's not for us. Okay, if you scroll down completely, in the bottom, you will be having your related pom.xml, main class, properties file, and test class not required. Let this be. Okay, these are the things you can see. Okay, in the bottom, if you just scroll here, this is commit ID. For every project, I'll give GitLab ID. Okay, GitHub also you can use. You also do the same thing in the parallel. Whatever I'm just doing, giving to you, you can also do same thing in parallel. I'm creating a company service here. These are the dependencies I'm adding initially. Later, we are going to add few more. Actuator, admin client, config client. Okay, like we are going to add even in the future. We add later. Or we can add or commit now even. I am creating You can just run this application, check this one. This is perfect. You can stop here. Now I'm creating company service. Discovery client, web, dev tools, data JPA, MySQL, Lambda. Better you can stop dev tools also if you want, or you can comment it later, not an issue here. Next button and finish button. Okay. Initial setup I'm just giving same commands here by taking this name. Look at again I'm creating the project, new project, blank project, project name, public, create project, scroll down, see here. Just created the project and git commands. I did not do any code yet, all empty files. Okay. There is only one commit you can see, initial commit. Now I'm starting writing the code here. Entity. Okay, I'm creating ID. Now look at one by one required variable. Name, registration ID or registration number. Okay, temporarily I'm taking string, later we convert it to enum. Okay, it's a type, company type, company registration ID, it's an address, ADDR, has a relation. Okay, I'm just taking it's a 1-to-1. Join column, name is equals to AIDFK. I'll create the address class. Okay, it is also an entity we are going to add. You want to create this class with a shortcut. Okay, look at, I'm just keeping mouse over here, create a class. Keeping mouse over here, create a class. Finish. Line 1, line 2, state, city, state, country. Pin code you can take long type or you can take string type. That's your interest. Okay. This actually address here. It's added even. Okay. Not over. Still we have some other details. Parent organization. Mode of operate. Service code. Like this. Writing some annotations here. Data, entity, table, ID, column. You can change it to strategy auto. That's fine even. It will automatically detect based on the database. Same address, yeah, one to many also you can take, not an issue. You want to add a company 2 address, 3 address also, fine. One to many you want to use. Okay, take some list of address or set of address. Okay, that's okay. Your interest. I'm adding one minimum. Okay, with a parent address location, head office location. Okay, because we mentioned parent organization, right? So something like head office location. Branches will be so many. Okay, always stock registered with head office. Okay, even they have 10 branches, we call where is head office. Like this I wrote. You want to move the line and copy. Alt up arrow and down arrow to move the line. You want to copy, paste and down. Control Alt down arrow. But in your system, it may not work. Your screen may get reverse. If you want, you can try. Alt up or down to move current selected lines. It works. Control Alt up or down arrows to copy and move current or selected lines. If you press Control Alt down, your screen may get down. So complete screen may get reverse. Okay, then you press same Control Alt up arrow. Okay, because of some networks and that is control panel setting, graphics settings. Not display settings, I think. Yeah, it's like turn off hotkeys concept. Initially I have done, somewhere I forgot that how to do. I'll show it later. Okay, if you try this, not a issue. You can check. Okay, I'll check and I'll update. Let this be. Okay. I wrote an entity here. Okay. Now for this company, even address, I'm adding this. Line 2 column. This is done. Okay, for this company, what I'm just doing, I'm applying cascade. Okay, that's actually all. That means when you save the company, okay, company objects comes along with address object. When you write repo.save of company, automatically address also inserted. That is called cascade. Even I am writing fetch type, that's actually eager. Of course, default fetch of 1 to 1 is eager only, but recommended to mention all the categories here. 1 to 1, cascade and fetch type. This line meaning I'm just giving if you don't know. When we save, update, delete parent data, at same time child data also affected with same operation without additional code or additional method call. Okay, and fetch eager, second one. Fetch means select. When we select parent object, even you want to select child object also, then eager. You don't want to select child with parent, then lazy. Yeah, you want to update address, then you can just use mapping by. That's fine. That's okay. You can take map and you write repository, no issue. But generally in case of edit, we give all the details can be editable, not an issue. Okay, we write a concept called dynamic update. Did you listen this anytime? Okay. Dirty fields are only updated. For example, you have loaded a name from DB. Okay. A value is loaded from DB assumption for edit purpose. Okay. It's Ajay loaded. Okay. In DB also the value is Ajay. Okay. Now you did not change. When you click on update, okay, it will not update. It will not generate any query. Why it will not generate actually? Because whatever the value loaded from DB is same you are trying to do, so it won't generate update for this. Only modified values will be updated in the database. That is called a dynamic update. An update query generated for that. Okay, I'm recommending to keep that. If you don't know, okay, I'll just mention the point. Dynamic update. Update query is generated only for modified fields. If nothing is modified, then no query is generated. Lokesh, there are two objects, right? Company object and address object. You have to save company object with a company repository, address object with address repository. Instead of writing 2 times repository.save, you save company object, automatically address object also saved. That is called cascading, means connecting one with another. Okay, cascade means you save parent, child also saved. You delete parent, child also deleted. That is called cascading. Okay, fetch means when you select the parent, do you want child data also? That is eager. When you select only parent, you don't want child data, that is lazy. Okay. Now table foreign key column is created based on the relation. 1 to 1 means column company side created. 1 to many means address side created. That depends on the relation. Okay, you can just click here and see all the cascade types. Okay, dynamic update, normal update and dynamic update you see. There is a name, salary, department. Okay, these are loaded from DB. You know what is the meaning of update, right? Like we have. First, this is loaded into form. Name is Ajay. Salary is 200. Department is dev. I'll click on update button. Do you think update query generated or not? Yes, it is generated. Update, some table, okay, something like EMP table assumption. Set name is equals to Ajay, comma, salary is equals to 200.0, comma, DEPT is equals to dev. Sir, actually we did not modify anything, right? Yes, assumption where ID is equals to 1. even though you did not modify, even though you did not modify, and you click on update button, whatever the values are there, dialect will take and generate. Okay, this data converted to object. That object exists in the container. Normal update concept. Ramesh, you are going to entirely different concept. I'm explaining Hibernate concept. You are asking Spring REST and Hibernate concept different. Patch means updating a single field or two fields. Okay. Now, for example, even you changed only one. You changed only one. Though you changed only one, all are actually modified. Even you change only single value. Okay. Normal update, what it will do, it will try to update all the fields. Name not changed. Even though Ajay will be replaced with Ajay again. Sir, what is that? Yeah. Dynamic update, what it will do, it will compare this value with a given object. Same value, different value, same value. Then when you click on update, dynamic update generates update EMP, set name is equals to no, salary is equals to 300, where ID is equals to 1. This is normal update, dynamic update. Understood, sir? Difference? Okay, you are not asking me to teach the project, you are asking me to teach the concepts. Okay, fine. Dynamic update, only modified values. No, not slow, just compare and generate. Even this one only slow, normal update only slow. To improve the performance only this is used. Okay, for example, table has 20 values. In this case, this will update 20 values. It will update only one value. Comparing the data, not a lengthy thing. Network calls, database queries, database sortings will be affecting the performance. Performance means database data handling, network calls only, not Java code. Java method calls will not take much time. Java works in a super fast way because it's a plain text format. Okay, and pure JVM representation, even you write lengthy code also not an issue. But unnecessary calls you do to database, that makes performance issue here. Even dynamic update makes it better. Hey, Sanjay, this is not the Hibernate session. Okay, to explain this all. Okay, later I'll show it. If it's not clear, you write it later. Just wait for a second, better. Please wait for a second. I have tried the project, sir. Wait for a second. I explained fetch type cascading directions. Please check in my Hibernate material. What is fetch type? What is cascading? Okay. Examples I wrote here. Try to read these notes. Okay. I think this one, all notes single link I gave. Or else at last I'll explain this. If you don't know this, let me finish the concept first of all. Even I cannot speak more, sir. Please support. Let me write the code. At last I'll explain with this example if you're interested. Shall I continue? I am writing repository. It's a repo. JPA repository. No need to create address repository. We are using Cascade. Okay, in your single explanation, I'll give. Okay, company repo dot save company object, company repo dot save address object. Okay, how many? Here, sorry, add repo. So here, how many repositories we used here, and how many calls? Yeah, it's a two. Two repositories we used, two calls. Now, when you apply cascade, did you listen anytime cascade of books? Means what? One book connected with another. Okay, it's a connection. When you use cascade, you no need to write second line. When you save company object, even address object also saved. When you delete company object, even address object also deleted. When you update company object, even address object also updated. Understood? That is called cascade. Connect same operation with child. When we perform any operation on parent object, okay, at same time, child object also affected with same operation without additional code. That's the meaning. This is non-select, right? What about select? Select will be fetch type. Eager means when you are selecting company repo dot find, okay, address repo dot find. Do you want to fetch both at a time? Then use eager. Then don't write this. When you find a company object, even address object also will come. That is called eager. Yeah, you can apply bidirectional mapping, not an issue. That's not the great thing. Just write mapped by. If you know bidirectional mapping, you just take a company object and create and write mapped by. But I'm not using that use case here. That's why I'm not writing here. Mapped by variable add. Over. If you know, you write it. That's it. In the address object. Okay. But I'm not having that use case. Writing just code without requirement, I feel it's a meaningless. Okay. Now I wrote because company and address connected. Okay. It's not required here. Okay. Actually, every company will be having address. Okay. Here I can add book class also, but meaningless, right? That's not the meaning. Okay. We'll write the code with some meaning requirements. Okay. This is not the course to add all the concepts. We'll do some project here. Okay. Okay. Do you think all the Java concepts exist in a single project? What do you think? All the Java concepts exist in a single project? Multi-threading, exception handling, everything. No guarantee. Okay. Required concepts will be used. Okay. We say multi-threading is very important. Some projects will be there without threading. If you use server, everything is there. Okay. Now I created repository. Now I'm writing a company service. Now basic CRUD operations, you write it. Create company, which returns primary key. Update company. Get one company. Generally, we don't allow delete concept In majority of the cases, real time. Instead of delete, you may see very less cases delete. There will be cancel, okay, or disable, such kind of things will be there. Assumption, there is a book my show. You book movie ticket. Can you delete this? Can you delete this? General operation or user even admin also. Can you cancel this? Of course, refund secondary, we can cancel it. Okay. If you don't want to show booking ticket, if you're admin, you can disable it. Generally, delete cases are very rare scenario. There will be something called disable or enable status we are going to use. That code I'll write later. Okay, here I'm just writing company. You can even write organization also. Like this. I'll add one more status called active and deactive. Active or inactive, that is called status. Company status I'll add later. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. Service IMPL. Okay. I'll just take repo.save. Okay, we'll get the primary key. Update can be done if cob.getID not equal to null and repo.exist by ID cob.getID. Then we do update. Else we throw exception, I'll show. Temporarily write return null, but actually we have to throw exception. To do. When you add to do, here we'll be having task. There you can see all the to-dos. Okay, task view. Beside to console. Find out. It's a normal code only, you know already. Okay, similar one I'll give it to you. we get the data in JSON format that should be converted to object. At the rate request body. It's a company. Same also. There we write service auto while, which returns actually long ID. I'm writing one response entity object. Temporarily, I'm just keeping try catch. There is a direct method available called OK. Okay, returning the same response. The standard structure I just maintained here. Now we'll test this and I'll give the code GitLab link. But if you want to test, we have to pass some properties. Server port, okay, 9901. Service ID, spring.application.name. Eureka details. You can see instance ID. Database details. We need to create this database actually. JPA details. At main class, enable Eureka client. Okay, these are the different types of files I wrote. First run Eureka. Then run company service. Click on the company service link. You will get this URL. / create. Go to Postman. You can test with dummy data now. Once we create the UI, we'll be having other things actually. It's a post, body, raw, JSON. Look at the JSON format, how I'm just giving. Name, ABC. Company registration ID. Registration type. Parent organization. Mode of operate. Service code. ADDR. Look at child JSON. It's a child JSON. In the parent JSON, it's a child JSON. Line 1. Line 2. City. State. Country. Pin code. Like this, I'm just passing some data. Look at the JSON format. Now I'm just clicking on send button. Created with ID 1. You see insert address and company. Command cross check here. Address table created. It's a very lengthy one. You can cross check. Company table created with address ID. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this output you have to check initially. Postman screen. Okay, you want me to update method? I did not write still. Once I write update, I'll show dynamic test. Don't worry. Clearly, I'll show. I did not write update method. If you have doubt on me, in Hibernate you can see. You can check here. What does it do? You can see here. Improve the performance. You will not believe me, right? Clear? One student asked, how can you say? If I am wrong, okay. Document is not wrong, right? Okay. Some faculties will create their own statement. I follow always official docs because I'm an employee. Okay, faculties, they can write whatever they want. Employees cannot. Is that really doing the same? Confirm with the program, then give the statement. Or else simply say, I don't know. Okay, if I don't know really, I say I don't know. I never feel shy because everyone should never know everything. Okay, need not to know that even. There is no one in the world, the person who knows everything and who knows nothing. There is no person like that. No, I don't take Hibernate batch. Yeah, Akash, I'm unable to take regular classes. You're asking additional. I don't know. Am I going to speak for a long time or not? My position is really bad. Really bad, sir. Today I did not take any session even 1 hour. I have taken with a force pure session only because just to finish the content. Really, sir, my health is not good. I'm just forcing myself to take the sessions. Okay, as you are really lack. I'll promise I'll try to give the best subject. Okay. If my health is good, I'll continue even more. Okay, or else I'll try to take some break in the middle. It's due to throat infection, nothing. Continuously I'm speaking, right? Okay. Shall I give the code in the notepad or GitHub link also okay? Git add.
Better, I think you don't have been service. But you are doing now.
Notepad also you want? Okay. Git link I'm just giving. Insert operation what I have done. Okay. First entity. Yeah, fine, I will give. Address. I will give both letters. White. Just a copy paste only, right? Second, repository. Look at carefully. I just called company repository dot save. Did I call anywhere address repository dot save? This is company repository dot save. Did I call anywhere address repository dot save? Because it is done because cascading. Okay, all non-select operations apply on child. If you add company, address also saved. If you delete company, address also deleted. If you update this one, address also updated. That is called cascade. I'll show fetch type also later, don't worry. This is a simple example here. Repository. Service interface. You can see all here even. So, application main class, entity, REST controller, service IMPM, properties. Same code is there also. How to test I gave here.
You are very interested in Anito Omani on the force to where on the part of just one because they don't know that value how you use it. We are in the part of all the
Okay, this one.
Other part on the Tuesday
Okay. So this is initial testing we have done. You can just observe. Okay. Listen everyone. My throat is really completely infected. That's why sometimes when I'm unable to speak, I'm not taking sessions. Please cooperate for a few days. Doctor said actually I need to give rest to my throat at least for a year. That much it is actually affected. Okay, but I'll try to take the sessions. Okay, as many as I can. Okay. The major problem is that one. Okay, if it's continued like that, it will affect a lot on my throat. But don't worry, definitely I'll finish your batch with a good output by covering all the concepts. Okay, this is my guarantee I'll give. With delay it will take. I'll update every day. Okay, if it is class is not there, I'll update. A day before or 4 hours before only, I'll update in the classroom only. Okay, if it is not there, I'll update. Tomorrow we have session. We have session tomorrow. I'll take the class. Okay, 1 hour session or half an hour session I will take. Okay. Once I get everything fine, sure I will be taking lengthy session. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting completely recovered. That's the issue. Hope you understand and support to me. Okay. Microservice project batch about to start it morning session. Sorry, microservice class. Okay, regular classes means course. If it is started, I'll share that link also. We can attend that. No need to do payment. Okay. Thank you. We'll continue in the tomorrow session. Every day, at least I'll take half an hour session. Don't worry. Okay. If I'm really unable to speak, I'll stop. Every day, at least another half an hour to 40-minute session, I'll take it. Thank you. Tomorrow we have sessions. Not from tomorrow. Morning sessions, microservice started. I'll share details to you. I'll only share. Here only I'll share. I'll inform in the class. Okay. If it is really any question or doubt, send an email to me. Instead of speaking, I can type and I can give reply to you easily. Only throat infection, no other issues. Okay. You can, I'll try to give some useful YouTube videos for the particular concept, which video is good. Okay, which tutorial is good. Like that I'll give. If I have my notes also, I'll share. For example, you say you don't know Cascade, I'll share some YouTube video. Okay, or notes, whatever I have. Okay, note down my email ID. Any issue you have, you can ask me. I'll send it. Send an email to. Thank you. We'll continue in the tomorrow's class.